Book Talk authors, are you a pantser or a planner? Oh, I'm a planner. The thing is, I really like to write my stories by starting with the ending. I like to know where I'm going. And so the first thing that I do, really, before I even start planning or thinking about a story seriously, is I have an idea on the ending. I always start with, here's where this is going to go. Here's the climax. Here's the final thing. Because I kind of view everything as building up to this point, and so I need to know what I'm building up to. And so I always start there. But I then start breaking things down, and then break things down more, and then continue doing that. Here, let me show you a thing. This is a document called The Timeline, and it is about 30 some odd pages. Yeah, about 30 pages long, and it's just this, where it breaks down what's going on in the world of Tall Tales, has all the major events and a bunch of minor events, and basically everything that I need to know in order to write the time properly. Once I have all the information like that down, I can start breaking it up into the stories. And so here is every single story mapped out for Volume 3 already. I have it all kind of planned out in my Scrivener account, each storyline detailed. And then if I go into, any random storyline, I have all the segments. Now these would normally have been blog posts in the first 2 volumes, but what they are here is they're just entries that I'm going to use to actually write the story and to guide how I write each. So yeah, I take the things from the timeline, I break them up into storylines that are marked on the timeline, and then I say, okay, these are the storylines I'm going to tell, and then I figure out what each major kind of thing that's going to happen in that storyline is, and I write that out. And then when I sit down to actually write, I take those things that I wrote as kind of a prompt. This thing says, Jackie figured out how the site is connected to the Lay network. And that's all it says. And I'll write 1,500 words or so using that as a prompt, but knowing the card after it is where it needs to go after that.